How's it going, everybody? I was just talking to one of my clients here at the barbershop um, about somewhat of a humbling experience, right? Excuse me. So, I've been on Facebook since like the beginning, right? What was that 2008? I think 2009, right? So that's like 14 years or something like that. I just recently deactivated my account. I haven't deleted it fully, but I deactivated it. Um, and there's a reason for it. So, I've come to the conclusion that So what I did every day for the last year, a little bit over a year, is I went into my memories. Right, I'd wake up in the morning, I get up really early, I go on Facebook, and I go right to the memories. Boom, right, and so it would have the last 14 years of memories. Right, everything I posted on that day for the last 14 years. And I could tell what type of media I was consuming. I could tell. I mean, some of the stuff was out of context, but there was a lot of like. I mean, you could just see the transformation in your personality and in my personality and the things that I once posted and then what I stopped. I stopped posting certain things and started posting other things, and you can tell right off the bat like who you were rooting for politically. And so what I determined is that Facebook was really just making me mean. Especially since I'd get up, I get up at like 4 in the morning, I'd brew my pot of coffee, and I'd start commenting on posts of, friends, but like friends that I haven't like hung out in person with in decades, and a lot of these people were friends of friends, so like associates. And it didn't seem like they ever truly knew me. And then but actually, okay, not even that. Let's not even go there. Well, it's almost like I didn't even truly know me, right? Because as I looked at the stuff, as I looked at my old posts and the things that I was saying, and the virtual signaling on whatever I was, trying to just trying to be on the right side of whatever or everything, right? Which is impossible and and highly improbable. But and then like the lies that the government's told us, and how I fell for a lot of them, and so it just seemed to me that it was better after the year of going through everything and seeing, my history. I felt it was better to just deactivate the whole thing in hopes that in several months I won't even care and I'll delete it. I was talking to my girl, and she was, I was like, well, you don't want to delete it because then you have your pictures, and I get a lot of pictures of my kids on there and stuff, but she said to me, she goes, I was thinking of that, but when do I ever go back and look at the pictures? And I'm like, yeah, you're right, you're right, and I have them on other devices and all that, so I deactivated it. I have plans of deleting it 100%, and you can download your photos and things like that, but it was a very humbling experience, going through the Facebook memories every day for a year. I recommend that if you're on Facebook to go and do that. Really check out what you've been posting and saying, and the stuff that you were doing. I mean, some of it was great. Some of it was a lot of family stuff. Milestones with my children, and I'm recovering. I'm a former addict of opioids of all types. I didn't discriminate. All types of drugs, really. But just to see the growth, and it gives you a glaring view into your psyche from a third person's perspective, and I think it's very introspective, right? So is that a word? It gave me a daily dose of like, you're not infallible, right? You make a lot of mistakes. You say some stupid shit, maybe be easier on people. You know, I mean, I'm still I comment on some stuff on Instagram. I'm trying to be less about that and mostly just post my videos. But yeah, that was, that's kind of where I'm at with that. And I really do think that it was, it was a bit of a soul searching process, and it was cringy and embarrassing, and some of it was very hurtful, and seeing myself lash out at family members and friends and even friends who have lost their usefulness or whatever. You know what I mean? That, like, your friendship, it's not how it used to be or whatever. But you still got respect for these people. And I don't know. I just didn't find it positive in my life anymore, if ever. So that's where I'm at with that. My other social media stuff, I mostly just post these videos. I do post a lot of future truths, conspiracy stuff, right? Which turns out to be the truth in about six months to a year. But anyway, yeah, it was just kind of a thought that I was having about that, and it's nice to kind of be able to look back and see how we're not all that, and sometimes it's okay to let others be not all that as well, So, yeah, I don't know, just a little insight into my psyche, and I do think that it's a great exercise to do for oneself, especially if you have a Facebook and you've been on there for a long, long time. Check it out, check out your memories and see what they're all about. All right, peace. Take care. Have a great day.